All right, y'all, hear me out. If you're trying to go from cookies to cream hair, stay tuned. Okay, here you see all the products that I use. Of course, I will list them all below. BW2 powder, 30 and 40 developer, and the Revlon toner. Okay, here I'm showing you the thickness and the consistency of my mixture. Remember, it's powder and developer. That is the BW2 powder, and for this one, I use 40 developer. I'm not sure, honestly, how, I can't give you a measurement. I kind of just eyeball it. And you'll see throughout the video, I'll add more product if I feel it's too thick or if it's too watery. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and just brush on, stroke the product onto the hair. This is round one, of course. Okay, next you'll see that I'm finally done with all the bleaching for phase one. It probably took about an hour and a half for me to apply all the bleach on there. Okay, now this is what it looks like the day after when it's washed and fully air dried. You can see that it's still dark and really raspy, so we'll go in there again and bleach it for a second time. I've watched Sophiology quite a few times, and I see that she parts her hair. So that's what you'll see me do. It's kind of easier, and it gets all the hair out of the way for me to part it and bleach it again. So now you see that I'm bleaching it for a second time. Same product, same everything, and the timing is just about the same. Hour and a half to 2 hours. This is what it looks like. This is the day after, fully air dried. Now this is the third time that the hair has been bleached. That's the outcome. That's how it looks when it's washed and fully dried. And here are the products again that I use to tone the hair. Most people use the Weller toner, but I can't afford it. It's too expensive, so I just use the Revlon. This shows the consistency. I used all 4 bottles and I mix them together. And here I am just going to go ahead and apply the product to the hair. It is going to change colors. It's going to look darker. Don't get nervous. That means it's doing the job. Okay, just to put it out there, it did not take me 3 days to do this. It probably took me a full 2 weeks to do, just because I got so much going on. And I have to dedicate about 2-3 hours just to bleach the hair and process. So it did take about 2 weeks, but it can be done in 3 days. Okay, so you see that it's really dark. That means it's getting ashy. So after I was done putting the product on all of it, all the hair, and making sure that I didn't miss a spot, I probably let it sit for another hour. So it took me about an hour to do, and then I let it sit for another hour. So in total, it was probably about 2 full hours or maybe 2.5 hours. And that's how it is when it's washed out and looking great. Just sexy. So I was pressed for time. My friend needed her hair for the next day for her photo shoot. So I waited for her to send me pictures, and here's the end product. I'd actually prefer it.